going to talk about something important today. Has this ever happened to you that you think that you understand English completely, uh, but whenever it comes the time for you to speak, you freeze? Yes. And now that we're talking about it, I want you to be honest, okay? Um, I want you to think about it completely and tell me if is this that you understand English, you don't understand English, or it's just the fact that it makes you nervous and you freeze, you keep on thinking that how to go about it, what to say, what not to say, and it gets very messy, it gets confusing. If you are one of those people, let me tell you, your problem is not English. It's the fact that you don't have the clarity. Yes. Um, Whenever we speak, yes, it is important that we understand English, we understand the language, grammar rules, this, that. But other than that, the most important thing is we need to know what we are talking about. So that clarity is very important. And if you are one of the people who are struggling with clarity and not sure how to go about it, you need to stay in this with me and we will talk about it. And if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please go ahead and do it, so that we get more subscribers, yes, but at the same time, we will be able to go through this problem not alone. We'll be there with you and we'll be guiding you how to go about it and how to make things better for you. Okay? Yes, I can see that. I have read a lot of messages from you, Yak. So yeah, I know you are. You're one of the most loyal subscribers. Okay, so like I said, your problem is not English; it's the clarity, and I know whenever it comes for us, like, you know, the time for us to speak English, we think about a lot of things. We think about, you know, that my grammar is not at place. Most of us think like that, right? I mean, when I had started speaking English, I used to think, oh, my grammar is not all that great. I don't know this rule. I don't know that rule. And more than that, we always are worried about our vocabulary. We keep on thinking, अरे ये वाला वर्ड तो पता ही नहीं है मुझे, इस ये वर्ड तो सब यूज़ करते हैं, मैं ये यूज़ नहीं करूँगी, मुझे मुझे और अच्छा वर्ड यूज़ करना है, मेरी वोकेबलरी एकदम से टॉप नॉच होनी चाहिए. कुछ फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता है इससे. ना तो हमें रूल्स जानने की ज़रूरत है और ना ही हमें ऐसे बड़े बड़े शशि थरूर टाइप वर्ड्स की ज़रूरत है. Simplicity is the key. You just need to start thinking in English. I know it sounds weird, right? You'll be thinking that, oh, I'm a Punjabi, I'm a Hindi speaking person, Malayali, Telugu, whatever community you come from or whatever place you come from, you, it's very difficult for you to think that you can actually think in English. But trust me, it works. Thinking in English does help you a lot. Hi. And uh, I mean, initially, when I had started, like, you know, speaking in English, I used to translate. Okay, so I would think what I wanted to say, then I would think this whole sentence in Hindi, and then I'll translate it in English. Just imagine, literal translation is happening during a conversation. Imagine the time gap. And by the time I was all set with a proper sentence, I was ready to say it, the time was gone. And along with that time, my confidence also. I mean, the person is talking about adopting a dog, for example, and I am still still at the point when I'm thinking, oh yes, yes, adoption is very good, and the guy has moved on. He's talking about having a dog and raising it, and he's discussing health problems. Maybe the fact that the dog has brought a lot of happiness into his life, and I'm still thinking, yeah, 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 buying a dog, getting a dog is a good idea. Adopting a dog is good. So yeah, I'm still way behind what he is saying. I'm still very far away from the topic. So yes, it happens. So whenever you think that you will think, then you will translate, and then you will speak, it kills the confidence. It kills the vibe. It kills the conversation. I mean, you can't have a conversation with someone who's just translating. Translation is no fun. So if you are one of those people who who do the translation, and trust me, a lot of the us have done that and we are doing it. So yeah, so if you are one of those people, write it down in the comments and we'll talk about it. And okay, so yes, thank you very much for watching all my videos. That's great. Okay. So, in the comments, also tell me if you are one of the people who translates. If you do, write yes, and if you don't, write no, and we'll get to know. And other than that, um, one thing that I want to make clear today is this, that if you want to speak good, you just have to start speaking. Do not think about grammar rules. You do not think about vocabulary, this, that. Don't think about all these things. Just start speaking. I know it sounds crazy, right? You must be thinking, what is she suggesting? This doesn't work that way. But trust me, it works that way. It has worked with all of us. We just started in a random way on just one random morning. We just started speaking incorrect English and we just did fine. We found a way through this. Yes, 60 years old is not very old. Age is just a number. You can learn to speak at any age, and yes, you can. And if anything, please join us, and we'll help you with this. Even yeah, yes, we all are struggling with it. We are still learning this language, though. It's been a long time that English has become our kind of a first language. But even then, a lot of us are still struggling, and we should not be struggling with it. It should come easy to us, and for that, you just have to start speaking. Hmm. Yes, that also happens, that when you stop speaking English for a very long time, you lose touch. It happens with me also. So there are times when I completely out of touch. I'm in with my family in Punjab, and I'm speaking Punjabi, I'm speaking Hindi, no English at all. And yes, I also do lose touch, or lose my command over English. It happens. But it takes hardly one day. You should start speaking again. Just start speaking, and it will take hardly 2 days, and you'll realize that you're back. You are able to speak it better than before. So, consistency is the key, actually. Um, yes, that's true. Outsourcing helpers, it happens. translating while speaking is a very bad idea. So that's the reason I keep on telling everyone that you do not have to speak big words, you do not have to speak great English. No, don't do that. Start small. Go in the kitchen. Oh, I'm gonna make tea. Instead of saying मैं चाय बनाने जा रही हूँ, मैं चाय बनाने वाली हूँ, say I'm gonna make tea. Oh, she's my friend. I went for a walk. Basic English. Just start with basic sentences. Do not go after those heavy grammar that we learned as like children or as students. No, just start small. I'm going to switch on the TV, I'm going to switch off the TV, I'm going to go out for a walk, I'm talking to my mother, things like that, and it will help you. Trust me, it sounds so weird that how such small sentences will help you, but the fact is, when once you start naming everything around you, it becomes a habit, and then you go with it. I'm not making it sound easy. Actually, I also learned it the same in the same way. No, so I'm not making it easy. It's this is how it is. Just start it, and after a few days, you'll realize it. Yes, it's going on fine. You just have to start. And while we are talking about it, mm, like we just have discussed that translating from your language to English is one mistake that we make. Another is that we try to speak in a fancy way. Yes, we do that. So, I mean, we don't have people around us who speak English, right? So we watch English films, we watch English shows, and we see these people speaking fluent English with accent, with so much style, this, that, and we start talking, okay? We think that we should talk in the same manner. And oh, no, it doesn't work that way. Start with simple sentences instead of saying heavy sentences like, oh, I would like to leverage my skill. No, I would like to work on myself. Easy. Easy, and you will notice after some time that it is coming naturally to you. Yes, shorter sentences is the key. True. Fancy English. If you can speak fancy English and you can do it right, then there's nothing like that. But again, there's no rule. There's no reason for you to speak fancy English in the beginning. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you for calling me sweet and warming. Thank you very much, and please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Yes, a lot of things go over my head also at times. I just do not tell anyone, and I work on it, and after a while, things get better. Things will stop going bouncer after a while. Yes, it works with everyone. हिंदी में मुझे लगता है कि कोई भी भाषा जब हम उसे बोलना शुरू करते हैं बहुत मुश्किल होती है, और ऐसा सिर्फ भाषा के साथ ही नहीं है, हर स्किल के साथ है. इनिशियली हमें लगता है कैसे ही होगा, कहाँ फंसा लिया है हमने खुद को, ये कैसे काम करेगा, लेकिन थोड़े दिन में you find your way around it, and then it gets easier. Oh, gadget tech. That the way I speak, anyone can speak like this. It's very easy. It's just that you just have to start speaking. And yes, like I said, fancy words is another problem. You should not be going for it. And this is another problem. I would call it problem 3. Third problem is this, that we do not have structure when we start speaking. We just randomly start speaking. We don't know where to go, how to go about it. So no, we need to know what we're talking about. Like our channel's name, The Fluent Edge, that comes into the picture in this scenario, that you need to have a point an example, and then you need to know how to close a sentence. You need to have this structure. If you have it, you have got it. So, for example, if I want to say that I'm a hardworking woman, I would say I'm a hardworking woman. I have finished all my tasks of the for the day, and now I'm gonna go to sleep. So I just start in a very simple manner. I started talking about myself, and then I said what I did during the day, and also I told you that how I would like to end my day. I closed it nicely, so that's it. A structure, and you're good. You're good with it. Mm, golden light. Thank you for that. Ah, oh, that's really sweet of you to say that. Thank you. Um, Actually, there is. What is your thought about people who feel they speak fluent English but then struggle to complete a sentence without a mistake? They lose their train of thought. It happens with me also at times. I start a sentence with full confidence and I feel that I would go with it nicely, but then somehow I just lose track. And it's common. You should not beat yourself about this, but at the same time, yes, it can be worked on. Uh, like, I will give you my example. If I do not speak English for a few days, I find it difficult to speak. I lose concentration. I struggle with words and everything. But after speaking for a while, maybe after speaking in English for an hour, I feel okay. So yes, you need to stick to it. You need to speak it every day, and if you lose your train of thought, that's perfectly all right. Again, like I said, it's a structural problem. You're not planning your sentence in a correct manner. So once you start doing it, yes, you can do it. Then you can start speaking fluently. No, I thank you, and I'm really happy that you feel that I'm good in my videos. But the fact is, I'm Indian at the end of the day, and I do struggle with this language at times, and it's perfectly all right. It's okay not to be perfect. It's okay not to be okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, and I didn't understand what you're saying. Why people generally consider one standard and go with how you fix yourself and everyone. Yeah, we okay. Everyone comes with experience, okay, and they feel that this worked for me, so it should work with everyone. That unfortunately doesn't work in every case. So in life experience, sure, but there are few skills for which one experience works for everyone. So yes, if I say that in life experience, like, if I'm talking about life in general, that, oh, this person did this, it worked for him, it should work for me also in life. It might not work for me. I might have a different life. I have a different life story. I have different background, so it wouldn't work that way. But yes, when it comes to skills, if for English speaking skill, for story writing, or for exercise, anything, any other skill, you can learn it. But yes, there is a Pakistani Urdu writer who has said कि सबको एक हाथ से की ज़रूरत है, कोई किसी से नहीं सीखता. That's true, but skills, yes, there you can learn from others' mistakes, or by following a Set path, social skills. Again, the same thing. Not everyone comes from the same kind of background. uh, Not everyone roams in the same kind of social circle. So yes, everyone has to have a different social skill. I agree with you, Ira. And other than this, if you think that you're someone who needs practice, um, please subscribe to our channel, join us, and we'll learn this language together, and we'll learn to make our life better with the help of this language, because English does help you. It is it is one skill that has helped me throughout my life. So yes, speaking English is a good idea. All right, people. So if you have any questions, please drop me, write it in the comments, and I'll answer to those questions. And thank you very much for joining me today. And I would end this session now, but my team and will update you guys when we are going to do the next session. Thank you. Have a nice evening, and good night. Okay, I get your point. So that means I have never been in a relationship, so that it means when I will be in my first relationship, I'll have to face breakups. Breakups. Era, there is a possibility that you are one of those lucky people who find their first love in the very first go. So yeah, that can happen. So, but relationship is a very different topic. Uh, Again, you said it right. You got it right. That your friend's experience would not help your relationship. You will have to have your own experiences. You will have your own setbacks, and you will have good things also that your friend might not have. So yes, everything will be different because you are dating a different person. Your friend has dated a different person. So yeah. No, I simply meant that you learn from your own experiences, but when it comes to English, you can learn from others' experience. So there is to learn a skill. English speaking is a skill. So when you have it, there is a set path for it. I mean, our teachers tried it and failed miserably. But yes, now that we have started speaking English, we have learned the language, we are making it better. So yes, that's a different topic. Relationship is a completely different topic. Relationship is your life, and English speaking is a skill. Yes. Cool, Era, Yags, and everyone in this session. It was nice connecting with you, and we'll do it soon again. And thank you very much for joining me today. Good night. Oh no, I'm not a therapist. We are we are an English speaking channel. Like no, we deal with English lessons and everything. But yes, I'm very happy that you thought I'm a therapist. It's a compliment. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to our channel, Era, and we'll talk about things. Okay. Thank you for joining me today. Bye. And by the way, Ira, I'm happy that you found us. This is our second live session. Earlier one was very not all that great, but this time I'm happy that you joined it and you found us. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Bye bye.